Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Black Mirror 3. So, we got our lights knocked out, and then we got shoved in a refrigerated compartment in this morgue that somehow still has power, even though it was abandoned apparently 5 minutes after a murder took place here. One assumes the Samuel Gordon murders of the first game. And now we're trapped in this area, and we have a ridiculous amount of things to click on to escape this room.
Weird. No door handle. Just a keyhole. I won't bother trying it. I heard Phil locking it.
So the idea here is
yellowed screen.
Is pretty obvious that we're going to have to escape this room.
Yuck. I really don't want to know what it is. It stinks like hell.
This is the exact same type of puzzle we had at the end of Act 1, so they're being pretty repetitive here. It could be that Adrian is hallucinating all this.
Seems fairly recent.
Did somebody kill somebody else?
You would normally cut up dead bodies on a table like this. Normally.
Like, maybe Ralph will be the dead body that he finds eventually.
Barbecue tongs with blood on them? An ancient film projector. I'd be amazed if it still worked.
Are we gonna get something creepy
if
here?
I don't put the film in, it's as good as any other light.
Alright, what else do we have to click on now? We have an intercom system we can't use. We have things up in the front, which is never a smart move for a point-and-click adventure, because generally speaking, I assume everything in the foreground is garbage.
Hospitals. And pathology labs. Most of them are rusted and unusable.
So he looked through all of that, but he didn't get any new item in inventory.
Kitchen towels. Best quality. Surprise, surprise, still unused.
A filing cabinet.
Files.
And that automatically puts it under the light.
Or to be more exact, medical records. How have they got lost in here? James Gordon. He was a patient in the old sanatorium. So are the medical records from there? There are death certificates in here. Quite a few. Issued by Dr. Heinz Herman for James Gordon. And for different causes of death. Heart attack, suicide, all undated.
Interesting.
Ralph Thompson, date of birth March 3rd, 1960. Diagnosis, delusional schizophrenia, therapy-resistant depression with suicidal tendency. Medication level 4, combination shock therapy, electroconvulsive shock therapy, and insulin shock therapy. Poor Ralph. No wonder he's crazy.
I wonder if maybe Ralph is James and James was
Issued
Ralph.
by Dr. Herman. Death from neck dislocation following self-strangulation. And it's dated September 1st, 1981. So Ralph's death had already been planned. Oh, the bastards. If they hadn't gone out of business in August 81, Ralph would be dead now. Incredible. Otherwise, pretty uninteresting. None of these people mean anything to me.
It's weird. We're getting like information that would have probably been helpful in the puzzles to find the right grave, but I don't think we would have gotten to this point until we had already done that. So it seems like circular logic is being applied here. Alright, we've got quite a lot of things here in this subscreen.
Medical books. Secrets of the human brain. Composition and function of the central nervous system. I don't think Phil is using this to cram for the brain surgery exam.
We've got a Bunsen burner, we've got cigarettes.
Cigarettes. If I never get out of here, then at least I can become a smoker.
We have a cleaver. Maybe we should grab it
A
for
small
protection,
bottle
but we probably will
smelling
hallucinate.
salts? None left. Pity.
We've got a book.
Practical Applications of Chemistry. Quite a nice tome. It could prove to be a handy reference book.
Maybe we're gonna make some kind of bomb.
These metal boxes are normally used as cash boxes. This one has a combination lock.
I guess I can't avoid picking up weapons at this point.
A working Bunsen burner.
So, scalpel.
Marvelous tool. So small and yet it slices through flesh like butter.
I think he was joking when he said that.
A meat cleaver, like you used to see in a butcher shop. A hideous butcher.
Interesting, you pick up the scalpel, you don't pick up the butcher knife. Alright. Let's walk back here. Got a thigh bone on the floor.
It gives pulling my leg a whole new meaning.
I think the skeleton is real. That's what we found out in the first game, so that might get some calcium out of that.
But I don't know if it works or not. There's no plug on the end of the cable. A chair with arm and leg restraints. That could have come from an old sanatorium.
So am I gonna torture somebody?
Cold compartments like you see in a morgue. It could have been one once. Luckily, these things don't work anymore. Or I'd probably have frozen to death.
What else do we have? We have a body bag, lower compartment, and a middle compartment. See what's in the body bag. Again, why are you just
definitely not a good idea to have a look
abandon?
Inside. It stinks like hell. But I'd love to know if there's anyone or anything moldering in there. Oh, I could have passed on that one. And to think I was just climbing on this thing.
So, one dead body down.
Phil locked me in this compartment. No wonder I couldn't open the door. The padlock looks pretty hefty.
Can't do anything with that.
The compartment is padlocked too. There are air holes here, like in my compartment. Damn. Jeez, there's someone in there. I can hear breathing.
Maybe
Hello?
that's Ralph.
Hello? Anyone there? Can you hear me? Whoever's in there must be in a deep sleep. There's no way of waking them up.
Okay, so we need to open a padlock.
A heavy padlock. There's no way I'll get that open without the right key.
Alright. So what else do we have? We have the padlock and the chilled compartment with a corpse.
No. There's a rotting corpse in there. I don't want to see that again.
Alright. What do we have otherwise? Empty bottle of smelling salts. Chemistry book. Let's read the chemistry book.
Chemistry book, dated 1972. It could still be useful.
See if we can put this with the projector. Nope.
It fits almost as nicely in the hand as a baseball bat.
Let's see.
An empty bottle of smelling salts. It looks like they need a lot of these to bring people around. Plain cigarettes. Tobacco all dry and fallen out. If I lit one up, it would burn right down before I could even have a drag.
Let's see. And we could, I guess, go over here. It doesn't feel like I have the right pieces for a puzzle. Let's light this. Use the lighter on the Bunsen burner. Seems like that worked.
I don't want to waste all the gas.
No, apparently not.
I can't spend ages trying it out. It would take too long to find the right combination.
And I can't open any more drawers. So I can open and close the drawer all I want, but that doesn't seem like that's gonna help any. Let's see. We lifted up the projection screen and apparently maybe we can turn off the projector now. Let's see. There's like a camera accessory.
Lots of film and photography equipment. Oh, this looks like an attachment for a camera. What's this?
Alright, a bunch of gels.
Different colored transparencies in a frame. You can pull them in and out. I think it's a colored filter for cameras.
So we pull this back down. Let's try the intercom. See if we can yell for help.
Nothing. It really looks like it's broken.
Can we perhaps use the scalpel or the file on the intercom? No. Alright, color gels on the projector. That seems pretty obvious. But I have no idea what I'm trying to
I
mix.
fixed the color filter to the front of the projector, so I can now use the different color gels to watch the film in bright colors.
That's great, but I don't have any film. Does that matter?
If I don't put the film in, it's as good as any other light.
Let's see. Film. Do I have anything film-wise, or would any of this interact in any way? Because I really don't feel like any of this stuff is supposed to interact that way. Like, I don't think inventory items are going to work with each other.
I'll have to file away here for hours to get that open. The time's not on my side.
So what am I missing? I'm looking all over the screen. Let's look at the skeleton. Is there something more on the skeleton?
An old skeleton. That's not very useful. What can I do with it? Whoops. The skull looks a bit wobbly.
Okay, we have a skull now.
Yep, it's loose. So off with it. 2 heads are better than none at all.
I don't have a cassette tape. I have glow-in-the-dark stickers that I can't use with the projection screen. I have a cassette player.
It's just hanging all limp.
Let's see. Okay, I cut wires
Great.
from
now
that.
I've got a few wires.
Which I guess maybe I use on the intercom? Is it that simple, or is this going to be another awful electronics
If
puzzle?
I can repair the photocopier, the intercom will be child's play. There you go. I told you so. Now, in theory, I can lure Phil down here.
Okay. So what do I do when I lure Phil down here? Let's just, I guess, make a safety save and see what happens. I'm losing steam here.
I could use this to call Phil, but I ought to have a plan of what I'll do with him if he actually appears down here.
And beat him to death with the thigh bone. Okay. What else do we have? Could perhaps the file work on this?
I wouldn't know where to start. It would take way too long. I can't spend ages trying it out. It would take too long to find the right combination.
Cigarettes with the burner. This with the burner. Let's just try everything with the burner.
A chemistry book dated 1972. It could still be useful.
This with this. This with this.
No way. The box.
This with this. This with this. Somebody's gonna shoot my light out. Let's look at this. Maybe there's a better solution. I have to get them out of there before too late. I found the meta box in the cellar. It's got a combination on it. Seems like we have two separate goals here. One is to free the other person in there, which, let's see.
Phil locked me in this compartment. No wonder I couldn't open the door. The padlock looks pretty hefty.
Just smash it with this. Or this. Or this. Weren't all of these things falling apart anyways? Like a padlock on a rusty metal door doesn't feel like something that would be a problem.
I'll have to file away here for hours to get that open. The time's not on my side.
Is there perhaps something I am just not seeing? Is there an exit? Seems like, why can't I look there?
There's a rotting corpse in there. I don't want to see that again.
Scalpel with that guy. You know what, we'll just go through every item and see if anything flicks as red on everything. And I guess we're just gonna have to brute force it and see if there's a response. So I guess it's not too hard to cheat this. You just have to put the mouse over things and then spin your mouse wheel. But we can kind of see that nothing is working. Alright. This we already got a response from. We know that's not right. This I think we already got a response
I wouldn't know
from.
where to start. It would take way too long.
So apparently
the box
that
is roughly 30 centimeters wide, 20 deep, and 10 high. But that doesn't help me much.
Yeah, why could I measure that? Seems like an odd ability. Right. Bunsen burner. I think there's a rather great opportunity here to pick up the box, smash it against the wall with the padlock, and just beat the two things on top of each other until either you break your hand or you break one or the other things. There's like nothing here.
Weird. No door handle. Just a keyhole. I won't bother trying it. I heard Phil locking it.
So, keyhole on door, keyhole in padlock. Projector with projector screen. Oh, this is something new. You can move the projector to project things, even though that doesn't seem like it would matter. Let's see. Maybe that'll blind him.
Okay, I can try it now. Damn, I didn't connect the wires up right, but that should... Huh, I can hear footsteps.
So yeah, you couldn't do anything until you got to this point, I guess.
What's all this? Turn that light off.
Alright. Now we need to quickly find this and hit him. And we have the standard Black Mirror 3. The Black Mirror, you're gonna just die scenario. At least it autosaves, but this is total bull. Alright. So was I supposed to perhaps use this with this? With this. With this. Alright, we'll try.
Okay.
We'll try a scalpel this time.
Damn, I didn't connect the wires up right, but that should... Huh, I can hear footsteps.
So we're gonna have to look at this cutscene every time.
What's all this? Turn that light off.
Scalpel on Phil. Talking to him doesn't work either. So did I mess up with the bone? Because the idea that I'm supposed to like hit him with anything else is kind of questionable. Let's see. So I'll try it again with the bone, but then at that point I think I'm just gonna look at the walkthrough, because I don't frankly care enough to try every single item just for an instant death sequence. At least unlike the first game, this this autosaves. First game you literally could die, and if you'd never saved the game you would have been hours and hours into it. Okay, I just didn't click it fast enough. Okay, let's now search his body. Be helpful if we could tie him up.
Just in case.
So now he's got a gun and keys, and is there anything else looking? So he's alive at least. Or at least our crazy Adrian Gordon thinks he's alive. But I mean, all of this could be a dream too. Let's free whoever's in here.
This key fits.
It'd be surprising if it was your sister or Miss Valley.
Oh no, it's Ralph. Oh my god.
That
what
makes
is
more
Phil done to
sense,
him?
though.
His face, his upper body, covered in cuts, and his entire body, dry blood everywhere. The disgusting bastard Phil. He's gonna pay for this.
It's not like we treated Ralph too well. Alright, well, let's start with Mr. Bobby.
If Ralph isn't awake, it seems silly to give him his puppet.
Guess we're gonna talk to him first.
Ralph? Ralph! It's useless. I don't think Ralph can hear me. It looks like he's been drugged. I gotta try to wake him up.
Well, we have an empty bottle of smelling salts.
Good idea, but the bottle is empty. I sure won't be bringing Ralph around with that. Phil has drugged him with something.
Well, I could give him my medication, but I doubt that would help. Smack him with a book? Man, it really is just like try every single item on him and see what would work. I'm so out of the flow of the game. Can't use that on Ralph. Can't use it on the projector screen. Am I supposed to just straight up leave? I guess I am. That's crazy. And we're just in another room full of all kinds of garbage. Let's just grab everything we can find. I am kind of assuming that he's not going to want.
Empty plastic bottle. Something tells me I'm gonna need it.
Probably isn't going to let us leave quite yet. There's a computer, a pizza box, TV.
Reminds me of my college days.
Just trying to look for how many different things were there. There's a mirror, post-it note. You gonna email for help?
It says here, if you've been stupid enough to forget your password again, it'll come back to you when you come back in again.
So the password is hidden somewhere. Cable.
Phil seems to be a real nerd. There are cables and electronic gadgets all over the place. Hey, wait a minute. This cable goes from the PC under the cupboard. I wonder what that's for.
Okay, so there's something under the cable.
Pile of junk. Old radios,
Under the
wireless
cupboard?
equipment, hard disks, and God knows what else.
It's probably
If ever
a
I need
phone
anything
line.
like that, I'll know where to come.
So yeah, it feels like we are gonna come back.
Phil's porno TV chair. There's no way I'm touching that.
Oh, I guess I could have put Phil in the chair that locked everything up. To restrain him.
Locked.
Alright, well, I have his keys, so decent chance that can be unlocked.
You goddamn. More weapons. A gun, a heap of ammo, and
A knife. Cheap knives. The cheapest and nastiest for miles around. But a gun might come in handy.
Hey, how about we take...
Hell, what am I doing here? Am I out of my mind? I can't go around carrying the gun, but I don't want to leave it here either. I'll have to get rid of it somewhere. I'll pocket the ammo too.
Seems like we could probably use the ammo.
There's more stuff here. A necklace. Oh, it looks valuable. Stolen, more than likely. I'll take it as compensation for all the crap I've suffered here. Phil will just have to get over it.
Anything else you want to hand to me, game? Yeah. Secret compartment, drawer, display case. Not so secret if you immediately say it's a secret compartment.
Phil doesn't seem to have touched the display case. No wonder. The only things in here are books and a glass flask. They're mainly used in chemistry.
Just way too many things to click on.
Drawers full of electronic junk.
Let's see what's in the secret compartment.
A metal flap in a wooden cupboard. That's weird. I bet Phil's hiding something important in here. But I can come back to that later. I'll go to the cellar first.
So I'm assuming we can't go out the door.
I have some unfinished business in the cellar.
Yeah, so that's really what that boils down to. And we have a television we haven't looked at. We have a cover, a stag's head, some junk, broken staircase, another cable, a mirror, which I assume once we look in the mirror we'll either get the password or hallucinate or both. We also have a diskette. So there's still a decent amount of stuff that we need to deal with. Let's see. 6 hours into this game pretty much, and man, am I just losing steam completely. It's just like try everything, just get it done, just move the story forward. I'm hoping for this game to be a 3-act game instead of like a 4 or 5 act like the previous games, but there's really no chance of that happening. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, or Battle.net, all of those links are down below. Also, you can support me through Patreon or friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.